Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to Project Zomboid. So we're still on our same playthrough in from the random games. We're off in West Point. We're up here at the um uh shoot, up here at the mansions up here. And I have done a little bit since last episode. I have pretty much just cleared out my vehicle. I've kind of organized the stuff that came out of the vehicle, but I haven't really organized things that were already in the house or anything like that. I moved pretty much everything out except for the stuff I wanted to keep in the vehicle. Um, I'm also probably going to off stream. Well, I'm off video. I'm going to finish reorganizing the house completely, put things where they need to be, weapons where they're supposed to be, and stuff like that. And I'm also going to do the cleaning of using the broom on everything and getting it all cleaned, all the rooms that I can. And then I'll call it done. But I'm at the point now that I need to do a little bit extra. I want to clear out the neighborhood, so I want to clear out the other two mansions to make sure there's no zombies really around in those two. There'll probably still be some like off in the woods around us, but I mainly just want to clear out the ones that are here in the buildings. So that is my goal today. So let's go ahead and continue on with it. Apparently this has gotten busted out of. Okay, that's interesting to know. So the basement is off in the garage this time. Let me close that so I ain't gonna worry about them. Check the kitchen. Check the dining room. Back area. I'm gonna close this so I can take a peek out here. Okay. So the back area is clear. This is empty as well. Okay. So we're pretty much, first floor is pretty much done. Also, I'm pretty sure, I'm not totally sure, but there might be one more show this evening, but I don't think so. That was empty. All right. So there's nothing up here apparently. In the radius around the stairs. Bathroom clear. Don't hear nothing. So I think we're actually clear up here. Just in case. Nothing in here either. All right. So that's clear. The bathroom's clear. That room's clear. This is the last one I haven't checked. And this is clear as well. Okay. So basement is the next thing to go and look at. Seems to be nothing down there. Okay. Okay. Small basement here. So this place is actually clearer. I guess everybody was off in the garage and just busted down the garage door. The next thing to do is to clear up here at this place then. Ooh. Well, nope. Okay, well, that's unfortunate, but I'm just going to deal with it. The unfortunate thing is any bladed weapon you have is more likely to deal damage to the clothes. I kind of don't think that makes much of a difference in B42. I think they get hurt pretty easily anyway, even without that. Okay, can't see any Z up there. So the next thing is this room here. The laundry room is clear. Check the back area. So here's the basement. But we'll take care of that last. Set up. I have no idea where that noise came from. That is really weird that there was a noise. Why was there a noise? Still looks safe up top, apparently. Somebody in the bathroom over there. Okay. Okay. Building clear. Except for the basement. Go do that next. All right. The living area. Downstairs clear. All right. Okay, okay, okay. Place is cleared out. A little bit of tension. A little bit of tension. Not gonna lie. Let's see. Let's grab all the money we can here. All right. I'm just gonna let this place clean itself out. Not gonna worry about doing this myself. I do want to exit out this door though, because that'll allow me to open it up from the outside. All right. So it took me about 3 days to clear out this house here, clear up this house, get everything out of the vehicle and everything like that. I have also made a bound journal for all of my skills. Uh, if you do that, I can recommend um, not using the trait mod, the buying trait mod, because it takes so much longer to transcribe because it has to transcribe each one of these skill points here at the top as 100, and there's 1,000 worth in each one. So yeah, don't do that if you can help it. I'm gonna get rid of go ahead and get rid of thin blooded, and then I just have to wait to get rid of the others. All right. Now, one thing I can say is I do want to go ahead and head back to town for a minute today in this episode and fill up the rest of these gas cans and stuff like that. So we're gonna go do that real quick. I know it's almost nighttime, but it's not a big thing. One thing I am gonna check real quick. I'm gonna look on the PZ map build 42 because I don't know if there's like an extra um if there's a gas station closer to me or not here. Doesn't look like there is. Unfortunately, it looks like that is the closest gas station there is to me. to use. All right, so we're just gonna head back to the gas station we've been at before then. Unfortunately, I was hoping for one closer so I wouldn't have to go so far. If I went the other way on the map. If I went the other way on the map. That doesn't help me at all. Yeah, that does not help me at all. Going the other way on the map. Okay. Knew I was making the wrong turn. I mean, I was wanting to find out what this is. I guess we can do that on the way by. Sure, I'll take a handy knife. That's nice. For the game to give me a handy knife. Southeastern Hospitality. Corpse in the seat. And another shift house for us. That's nice. Jars of food. Pairing a Pido. That house there that I didn't even notice on the way by before. There's that cop car I saw before. We did check this van. I remember checking this van. Should be here on South Street. Yeah, we follow South Street down and turn, and then we continue on down until here. All right. Take a second pair of scissors. And I didn't scratch any of the scratch tickets when I was doing those things because I wanted to do those on the video with y'all. And we'll do that at the end of today's video here. One of the big things that we don't have yet that we need to find is some, I need at least 2 generators. And I don't even remember if I found the generator magazine or not at some point. And if I did find it, did I read it automatically or did I not read it? I don't remember. What about, if not, we could just get to electrical level 3. It's not that hard to get there. We would just have to come to town and clear houses and things and take apart things like fridges and, not fridges, but, take apart things like, TVs and stuff like that, payphones out at places. We do have Electrical 1 book now. I haven't read it yet, so I do need to read that. Also, I haven't really been paying attention, but my weight is kind of low. We're at 76.4 right now. So I definitely need to start eating more. Let me check and see if I left things out. Oh. Well, I left these out for some reason. I don't know why. Huh. I guess I was trying to put them off in the vehicle and I just, like, didn't notice it was going onto the ground or something. I wanted to go in here and see if, like, did I leave some food in here or not? Doesn't look like it. And cow's milk. I don't think that gives me food. Apparently it does. Okay. I know those were rotten. Did I leave anything in here, or is this just cleaning supplies? That's all just cleaning supplies, unfortunately. All right. So it looks like I didn't leave myself any food here. Just head on back. It's not like it's a big problem. I do, if I got desperate, I could eat the jars, but I kind of don't want to eat the jars. I kind of want to hold on to them, you know. So, but if it got desperate enough, I wouldn't starve myself. Uh, I was just hoping to have something quick, like a bag of chips or something I left in there by mistake or something. Ooh, that was quick. An interesting thing I've noted with all we've been all over West Point, I haven't seen any quad runner, which is interesting to note because I usually see at least 2 or 3 in various places parked, like especially like parking lots of things, and I haven't seen a single thing, which I think is a little strange. The reason why that's, like I said, I usually get a pretty good bit of them. And the reason why they're kind of important is because they have, um, they're like survivalist stops and stuff like that. So they'll have things like duffel bags, food, all that kind of stuff in them. But there isn't like any. I haven't found any. So it's just a little strange to me. I'll take that key as well. Okay, that... What? Huh. I wonder where these guys are coming from. There must have been a party in a house somewhere close by. There's 3 in Lone Blade already. That's nice. We do have a pretty good multiplier in it, though, so... They're on the other side of that fence. I can hear them beating up against it. Okay. So there were somebody somewhere off in that area. Which stands to reason because over there is Main Street, so that's going to be the most flooded place. That's kind of why I've been going around it. I kind of not been wanting to deal with them right now. But pretty soon, in a couple of episodes, we're probably going to go start clearing down Main Street. Because the best... the best we got... we're pretty loaded right now, especially with the katana. We can pretty much one-shot anything if I'm not tired. When I get into my first drowsy state, that's when it's going to take a couple more swings. But if I'm completely and totally rested, full of food and everything, we can pretty much one-shot any zombie. So we can just kill them quickly. The shotgun should still be in the back of the truck along with the bandolier with all the shells off in it that I've already opened up. It's probably around 50 to 60 shots in the bandolier. The shotgun holds 5 rounds each. if we're going to go down there and do that, I'm also going to have to take all of the shotgun shells I do have. But that is a truly desperate last resort if we're using the shotgun on Main Street, because that's going to bring them out of everywhere. And I'm not playing on completely apocalypse settings, but I'm playing pretty close to the standard population settings. The standard population settings is 3.30 on Apocalypse. I'm playing on 0.20, so only 0.10 less. So there should still be a good 250 to 500 zombies down there, I feel, on Main Street. So yes, there are going to be a lot, and we definitely want to have at least 100 shotgun shells with us. If I can get 200, I would be pretty set for dealing with a lot of them. If we needed to use the shotgun, if we got that desperate, but our katana should really kick things off though. And also, we're going to be taking like a lot more than the katana. We'll be taking the blades, like some of the machetes and things, like at least 3 more machetes, because it doesn't look like it, but the katana goes through its durability pretty fast. I was actually really surprised that we got one that was full durability. Even finding it in a boarded up house, which is considered a survivor house where you can more easily find the katanas, it's still really rare, and even more rare to find one with full durability as well. So yes, and I have a mod that gives us various sheaths for knives and stuff like that, and it's all supposed to have a katana sheath in it. I've never seen the katana sheath whatsoever in my hours of playing this, so yeah, even I still haven't found that one item either. I found the katana more than I found the katana sheath, which is interesting to know. All right. So we're back and we're done here. I'm going to only keep 3 gas cans in here. Need to grab all those. But yeah, there's shells in here, and there's 78. Okay, so there's a little bit more than I thought there would be in there. And the shotgun's in there as well with 5 rounds in it. Let me put these 2 gas cans over here. So we got all of these gas cans here. So we're ready for generator purposes there. But I'm going to be moving them around and everything, get them more straight and everything like that. It's going to take a little bit. I need to desperately get my weight up, so I think I'm just going to have to eat a stick of butter. Or maybe a deal of beef tallow. That's a lot of calories. It's a lot of unhappiness as well. So let me check the weather as well to see if we're going to experience rain or storm anytime soon. It's going to be clear tomorrow. Oh, with light fog. Okay. Well, we're definitely not going to be going and clearing tomorrow then. Let me see if I can find some unhappiness books here. Also, I ran out of room. I don't have enough bookshelves. I'm going to have to take them from the other place. Watching the video will give me some stuff. Boredom and stress only. Comic book gives me unhappiness, so the comic book can work to counteract it a little bit. Let me check the upstairs bathroom because like I said, I haven't really moved anything around. There might be like paperback up here. Sometimes there's paperbacks up here in these. Another comic book or something. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's check various places to see if we can find one. Ah, here we go. A paperback. This'll do it right there. Reading that paper book will take care of any unhappiness I get from this beef tallow. So we're just going to eat all of this. We're going to be very unhappy about that. Like, we're way sad, but we can read this. And there we go. I'll take care of that. And then we still got the comic we can read. And in 7 days, we can read this again if we wanted to. Okay. In that case, there that. I've been going to bed over here in this bedroom, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be changing bedrooms over to this one. And I'm probably going to be modifying all of this up here. I'm probably going to be knocking down the majority of the walls. Uh, I'll probably keep the wall for the bedroom right here, but I'm probably going to knock down like the walls in between this bathroom and this bedroom here. And probably all these walls like right over here as well, to get a big open plan for various storage solutions and things like that going. Because I don't want to leave. I've got those 6 boxes down in the garage, but I don't want to leave them down there because I want to have a car I can put off in there if I need to. I want to see if I don't think there's going to be any show today. I think the last show was yesterday. There's a deal. There's an advertisement again. Oh, there is the cook show. Okay. Nope, there it went. So yeah, that was the end of it. All right. So there's no need to have the TVs on anymore unless I'm watching videos. I don't know what I would do with the basement. I don't know what I would do with the basement. I'm gonna do something. I'm not sure what though. Definitely going to be my laundry room down there because those things like create a lot of noise, and having it down there shouldn't create as much noise, I feel. Also, I've like cleaned out my key ring and things like that to only things like stuff for this house and stuff like that, or stuff I haven't explored yet. So that's why all these keys are off in here. I need to get another key ring to put off in there. And in our playtime, we've also made $287. That's nice. It's just a little something I started doing because it was just something else to do while playing the game. How many dollars can you get while surviving, you know? But that is going to be it for this episode. I know it was really short, but I just really wanted y'all to be here when I cleaned out these houses. And now I'm going to start organizing. So it'll probably be another 5 to 7 days have passed. I'll let you know for sure the next time we get in. Because yeah, it's going to take a while to organize all this stuff. And then I'm going to be knocking down walls and all kinds of stuff like that. Um, there might be a gap in between that I'll go and do something while I was organizing because I don't have enough crates. So we might do another crate run down to that down to the factory that we were at before, and we'll probably go and get that. In fact, now that I'm thinking about it, let me grab a key to the factory and put back in my key ring because we're probably going to be going down there a lot. So, yes. So, yeah, we'll probably go and do a factory run for more crates and things. Probably just load up our truck with them and bring them all back. And then I will get them set up how we can. So, thank you for watching. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of the world. Bye.